You know that feeling when you have a big task to do, but instead of starting, suddenly you need to binge watch that K drama series, or reorganize your entire closet, or scroll on social media for hours. Yep, procrastination. We've all been there. But have you ever stopped to ask yourself, why do I procrastinate? Because procrastination is not just about laziness or the lack of discipline. Today, we're going deep. We're going to talk about procrastination, why you procrastinate, the hidden reasons behind it, and most importantly, how to break the cycle for good. So let's get into the video. Hello guys, welcome to another video. My name is Annaliese as always. If this is your first time, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. If it's not your first time, you're welcome again. It's good to see you here. Thank you for coming back, or thank you for just joining us. I would really love to have you become a part of this community I'm building. So if you wouldn't mind, please hit the subscribe button, turn on your post notification so that you'll be notified when a new video comes out. Now let's get into the main topic for today. First of all, let's get one thing straight. Procrastination is not a time management problem. It's actually an emotional regulation problem. You don't procrastinate because you don't have good time management skills or you don't have enough time to carry out the task. You procrastinate because you do not have an emotional connection to that project that you want to carry out, or because you're avoiding an uncomfortable emotion attached to that task. So that's just a basic overview. Let's get into the real reasons why we procrastinate. First of all, we procrastinate because of the fear of failure or perfectionism in disguise. If you've ever put off a project because you think it wouldn't be good enough, that's not laziness. That's perfectionism. It tricks you into thinking and believing that putting off doing that project instead of doing it imperfectly is good or even better. The second reason why we procrastinate is because of the feeling of overwhelm. It feels too big to actually do that task. So when faced with such a situation, our brain hits the emergency brake, and instead of starting, we shut down and distract ourselves with K drama or social media. The third reason why we procrastinate is instant gratification. That's your brain's dopamine addiction. Let's be real, watching a funny video or scrolling on social media feels more rewarding than writing a 2,000 or even a 25,000 word thesis. Your brain is wired to seek instant gratification, and that is why scrolling on social media feels more rewarding than actually doing that task. And it suddenly feels like a relief when you don't have to do the task until it doesn't. The fourth reason why we procrastinate is the lack of clarity, not knowing exactly where to begin. When you're faced with something like that, your brain probably sees it as a threat, and because it doesn't want to deal with that situation, it just encourages you to put it aside. Now that we've talked about what procrastination is and how it is not a time management problem, let's talk about how best to handle it. The first way I'm going to give you, I talked about this during my 60 days challenge. That is the 3-2-1 trick. The 3-2-1 trick is very simple, and we utilize it for projects or things that really do not require so much motivation to carry out. So, for example, you need to send that email, and maybe you're caught up in something else, and you remember, oh, I have to send this email. Maybe it's an invoice for a client. Oh, I need to send this email to this client. So you count down from 3. So you go 3, 2, 1, and then you send that email. The next trick I'm going to share with you on how to do away with procrastination for good is to make it stupidly simple. I've said this, I think, a number of times in my videos. Breaking that task that you want to do into smaller bits of actions that you need to take will make it very easy for you to carry out, and it helps you build momentum, because when you see that you've accomplished all these tasks just to get to that very big task, you feel somewhat encouraged or even motivated to continue. So break down that task into simpler and more easy actions that you can carry out. So I created a planner. I'm going to link it in the description so you can check it out and use the tool to help you break your goals into smaller actions. This next trick is a very interesting one, and you would understand why. It's called the temptation bundling hack. Yes, temptation bundling hack. So what you do is you pair something that you need to do with something that you like to do. So say for example, you like listening to music, right? You like listening to music, or it could even be white noise. You like listening to white noise. So you pair that activity with, as long as it's not something that's going to distract you from getting what needs to be done. Yeah. So you pair that activity that you like doing with something that you don't really like doing, and yeah, you use that to ensure that you get your tasks done. And then the final step I'm going to share is you can make it a game. So when I was building consistency in writing last year, I used a timer. I set a timer for 33 minutes and 33 seconds, and I had a target to write a certain number of words within that time frame. So it kind of makes it exciting for you to do. So you can try it out, make it a game, and see how that helps you get what you need to do done. So tell me in the comments, what are you procrastinating currently? And which of these strategies or hacks have I shared today that you're going to try out? Finally, I want to leave you with this thought. Procrastination isn't about being lazy, it's about how we handle discomfort. Once you recognize why you're procrastinating, you can take back that control. And with that, we've come to the end of this video. Thank you for staying up until this time. I'm so glad to have you here, and I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like, and turn on post notifications. Bye.